Okay, everybody. I'm feeling a little under the weather. I was going to go live, but I changed my mind because I don't really want to be on here too long. And I don't want to lose my topic and be out of place. So, if you haven't been watching, if you haven't been up to speed on anything that's been going on in the news, our sitting administration wants to wipe out birth citizenship for people who aren't citizens but come here and have their babies in America, giving them guaranteed citizenship in America. Okay. If he's going to do that, how long is it before he decides that no one is an American? That no one has the rights to be an American? I don't get you guys that voted for him. I don't judge you guys that voted for him. But this asshat is going way too far. He ain't that damn powerful that he has the right to keep people from places that they're being born. He's worried about you coming to this country and having a baby and giving your baby American citizenship. Yet he forgot that his wife is actually an immigrant. She's married to him, so she instantly gets American citizenship. His mom married his father, and she was an immigrant from Scotland. They did the report on it yesterday when I came down with whatever the hell I have right now. And they showed the house, they showed the president going to all the ancestral places with his sister or whatever. So, being that I'm part black, white, and Native American, it wasn't until 1924 that the Native Americans Rights Act was passed, so that my ancestors was considered Americans even though they were here long before the Europeans got here. It wasn't until like the 50s where my black ancestors got the right to vote, if they could read. And this asshat wants to keep everyone else from having rights because he doesn't want them to be born here. Well, who in the hell made you God? You don't have that right to tell somebody where they can and can't be born. People come to America to escape the hellholes in every other country that they live in. Your wife's an immigrant. She came from somewhere. She's not American. But I guess it's okay because she's married into your house. But everyone else doesn't have this right. So you want to take everything you can to destroy the Constitution of the United States of America. Are you trying to hit us with another Ross Perot and try to make people turn into slaves and shit? Because that shit's not an option. I can tell you right now, if you don't want the country to divide it, this move you're trying to make will be the thing that divides us all. Because how long will it be before he tries to make the country a dictatorship? Now, no American's going to stand up for that. No one. I don't give a fuck if you voted for him or not. No one's going to make him be in charge of the country until he dies. Because that's a bad idea from Jump Street. That's why we have a democracy, so that we all get the choice to choose who's going to lead us into the next century or whatever. There's not a central Earth command where we got one person in charge of Earth, and we got one person in charge of Mars and Saturn and every other thing that you can colonize. I don't think you can colonize Saturn. You might have a better chance on Jupiter. I really don't know what planets you can colonize, nor do I give a fuck, because I'll be dead by the time all that shit happens. But I want you guys to think about this, though. I want you to think long and hard about if he can take away the rights of people to have babies here. Babies are innocent. They have nothing to do with this. Just like he doesn't want people picking on his family. Well, here's the thing. You're picking on all these families by trying to say, oh no, if your baby's born here and you're not a citizen, we're not going to let him be an American. Okay? So I guess that means everybody who's black and white needs to pack their shit up and go too. Because I'm black, white, and Native American. And Native Americans were here first, and they didn't have their rights until 1924. So the only people who should be leaving is everybody who doesn't have non-Native American blood. Which means Senator Warren will be up in line for taking over the lead of the country. Because it's kind of not going to be fair for him to say, well, I'm going to take away the power of the Constitution for you babies that are foreigners that are born here. But I guess he forgot that his mom was a foreigner too. And FYI, for the record, as an American, I gotta say this because it's the truth. It's bullshit, but it's the truth. America works for everybody except Americans. And there's a reason for that. And I want you guys to think about that because I'm an independent filmmaker. No one's busting their ass to give me a job in a movie. No one. Tyler Perry's not knocking down my door. The people that's running the studio here in Virginia gave me the finger way back in 2000, never looked back, and never really made any movies that wasn't historical. Oh yeah, they distribute kung fu movies. Because just ask Scott Adkins. Anything he's in came from the studio that wouldn't give me a chance. At all. At anything. And they're black ran. So that should tell you something there. And then we got this president who wants to take God-given rights away from people who were born in American soil, which was given to him. So I think if he's going to revoke the citizenship, and since it's supposed to last for 85 years and he's pushing 80, then his citizenship should be gone too. You know, after all, he was one of the people, what's Obama's birth certificate? Obama was born in Hawaii. Hawaii wasn't a part of the United States when Obama was born, but his mom was a fucking American. So how's that work? No. I don't want to sell a sinking ship. I'm telling y'all right now. The second that I wake up on the Today Show, and they're talking about how everybody who's not of European descent is not an American, or everybody who's not black is not an American and must leave, we're going to be in some deep shit. This would cause the biggest fucking riot, which would make the Civil War look like a pancake house with whores in it. You guys voted for this bastard. You guys are fixing to fuck up the world. Congratulations. You're halfway there. We cannot let him take on the 14th Amendment and take away the right of anybody born here. Because what's next? Your freedom as a human being? Your freedom of speech? Your freedom to make a living? Because, you know, all the rich people have power, so they're not going anywhere. But there's more poor people than rich people, which means the rich people don't have enough power to stay alive when the country revolutionizes. Don't worry, I won't be in there anywhere, because I'm going to find me a bunker and hunker down until all the bullshit's over. But to think for a New York minute, I want you guys to sit back and think about this. Most of us are descendants of immigrants. Most of us are. If you don't have a little bit of Native American blood in you, it's either white, black, or whatever blood that's in you. The Native Americans were here first. And I state again that they didn't have their rights until 1924. So if anybody should be leaving, it should be people who are not Native American. I got nowhere to go because all my ancestry hood is right fucking smack dead here. I got no business in Africa. I will never be white, so I'm never going to be able to live in England. And England like black people, but here's the thing. I'm not an English citizen. You can do all the DNA tests you want. It doesn't change the fact that most of my ancestry was born right fucking here. So what are we going to do? He's going to try and take the power to say that no person born of on American soil, of non-American citizens, how you think most people got here? They weren't born of American citizens, but they were born on American soil. When you think about that shit, and how ridiculous this shit sounds, and coming from me, a very unintelligent person, I'm intelligent enough to know right from wrong. But these things is bullshit. Nobody should have that much power that they can take over the Constitution. So what? Let me see. Alright? I go and I marry a Chinese girl, or a Korean girl, or a Vietnamese girl, or a Filipino girl. I'm American. I bring my baby here. If they allow me to bring my baby here, because now he's going to say, oh, well, you're an American, but your child is not. But I'm an American. That'll be next. You go have a baby in foreign soil, and you want to keep your baby and your family together, and you want to come home because you got a great job here, and they're telling you you can't because your child was not born on American soil, even though you're an American. It's the same damn thing as your child being born on American soil and you being told you got to get out of this country because you're not an American. The right to be an American by blood, it simply states that if a person is born in America on American soil, they are American. Doesn't matter if they're black, doesn't matter if they're white, doesn't matter if they're Native American, because it really, like I said, they didn't get their rights till 1924 when they were even considered citizens. It was just a group of people that we left on a fucking rock and said, this is where you guys are going to stay, and the rest of your country belongs to us. And everybody like you, we're just going to keep putting y'all on these junks of rocks, and if y'all survive, great. If you don't survive, better for us, because then we'll just come back and take the land like we did in Standing Rock. Pay attention. Pay attention. So then I guess since they also voted in the Kavanaugh dude, let's get on that while I'm here. So your daughter gets raped, and they overturn Roe v. Wade. There's nothing you can do about it because you voted this bastard in. So now your daughter's raped and she's stuck carrying the baby of some man that she didn't want to have sex with. Do y'all even think about y'all sisters? Your mothers? Your aunts? Your nieces? Do y'all think about that shit before y'all vote? Do any of y'all even have girls in your fucking family? I love my nieces. I love some of my female cousins, and the key to that was the word some. Some of them I could do without. But even the ones I don't love, I wouldn't wish anything bad on them, such as rape. And if they are raped, I would hate for them to have to be stuck carrying the baby of some asshole who just decided, I'm going to take that pussy, and ain't a damn thing you can do about it, and the government's not going to make you get rid of my spawn, even though I raped you 7 ways from Sunday, 3 times in 1 month. I held you hostage, I raped you and 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 raped you. And the government and the officials are going to make sure that you have that monster of a baby that I put inside you because you didn't want me to have sex with you? Y'all ain't paying attention to what the fuck's going on. But all of you people who support Trump, and especially you women, I guess it's going to be fine when he's walking through your neighborhood and just grabbing y'all by the pussy. Let's just grab them by the pussy, because that's what we can do. We just going to grab them by the pussy. There ain't going to be nothing they can do about it because I'm the president and I'm going to grab them by the pussy. Why did any woman on earth support that shit? Okay, unless you're like super freaky and you're down with old men fondling your pussy, you know. I got no judgment for you, but, you know, at the same time, you may have a daughter one day. Do you want this old fucker or any man without her permission grabbing her by the pussy? I don't think so. I got like 5 nieces, biologically. I got more non-biological, but that doesn't change the fact that they're my nieces. I would destroy a man if I found out he raped one of my nieces. I would straight up gut that sumbitch. Go to prison? I'll be a fucking hero. It's like, why'd you kill him? Motherfucker raped my niece. She won't even old enough to be a woman. He deserved to die. Y'all look at me and laugh. But y'all need to catch up. I'm like Carlos Santana. I'm not behind, I'm ahead. Y'all gotta catch up with me. I'm telling you. This is the beginning of the fucking apocalypse if he takes away the right for anybody born on American soil to not be considered American. Because the next it'll be your rights. Your civil rights will be gone. He'll probably try to get a damn democracy, and you blindly idiots that voted him in the first place will vote for that shit. And then you gotta remember that if he gets it out of a democracy into a monarchy or an anarchist system or whatever, where he's royalty until he dies, and then his juniors and substitute children will follow his lead. America was formed so that we wouldn't be under the control of one family, of one group of people. Y'all better wake the fuck up. That's all I got to say. Y'all better wake the fuck up. I'm James Williams Jr., Comfort Having number 2. Be seeing you. Y'all better wake the fuck up.